All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing. Jeremy Edwards and Blake Viken will start on the front row. John Schneider and Justin Swafford have the second row. Clay Kirchenbauer, Richie Joplin on the third. PJ Cox and Tyler Hott on the fourth row. Pudge and Jacob Morgan round out the top 10. DP Riggins starts in 11th. Cody Kennedy in 12th. Brian Hewitt, Ryan McDaniel 13th and 14th. Lance Sponberg, Jarrett Woodard 15th and 16th. Mike Brown, Paulo Anacito 17th and 18th. Dean Webb and Otto Cruz rounding out your top 20. Darren Silva, Brandon Newby, Aaron Brill, Sean Lesperance, Russell Worth, and Jeremy Baker round out this field here tonight. 26 cars on the Monster Mile. Caitlin Weller out here cheering on John Schneider. Everybody getting lined up on pit road, ready to go here. Tire wear going to be a big consideration here tonight. This concrete track definitely hard on tires. Very, very abrasive, very fast track. But tire fall off is going to be huge. Good evening, Chris. Looks like they are going to do a 1 lap delay of the green flag. Gives everybody a chance to stack up. Jeremy Edwards comes in tonight 6th in points. Starting on the front row, looking to get those laps, get the bonus points for laps led, close the gap on Clay Kirchenbauer. Jason Stewart, Justin Swafford, Pudge, Otto Cruz, and Clay Kirchenbauer, your top 5 in points. Pace car about to drop in. Pace car is in. They are going on green. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away at Dover, headed towards turn 1. Blake Viken gets a better start on this one. Blake's going to clear quickly and go to the lead. Now Justin Swafford, last week's winner, up to second. Jacob Morgan on the move. He's already up 2 spots, about to make it 3. Battling side by side with PJ Cox. A lot of the field quickly gets single file. Pudge way up in turn 3. Or in turn 2, excuse me. Carries the momentum off. Looks like Pudge is going up to the high line and diamonding the corner. Ryan McDaniel also starting to make some moves. Already up 3 spots. Blake Vegan still holds the lead, but right now Justin Swafford right on his bumper. Good evening, Leslie. How are you doing tonight? And of course, Steve Vicken out here, excuse me, out here cheering on Blakey Poo Snickerdoodle Boo Boo. Blakey Poo Snickerdoodle Boo Boo has the lead at the moment. Richie Joplin just set the fastest lap of the race so far, but they've only got a couple of laps here that are going to be fast, and then the tire fall off is going to start to play a big factor here. The driver who does the best at keeping the momentum while saving tires, that's going to be the guy to watch here tonight. Ryan McDaniel clears traffic, but look at this. Auto Cruz up 8 spots into 12th place, the biggest mover so far. Leslie, so far, so good. Sean's up to 22nd. Although right behind them, Darren Silva, Aaron Brill were getting a little dicey as they battled it out. Blake, Justin, Jeremy still nose to tail. Richie Joplin right there with them. John Scheiderick reeling them in. Clay Kirchenbauer right behind him. Jacob Morgan in 7th, Pudge in 8th. PJ Cox losing a little ground here early. Started in 7th, now back into 10th. Meanwhile, Auto Cruz continues his march to the front. I have to wonder if he's using up the tires a little too much here. Remember, Auto did go out and qualify, however, due to issues on track, did not score a qualifying lap. Auto started in 20th, already up to 10th. Jacob Morgan clear of a little bit of traffic. He now sets his sights on Clay Kirchenbauer. Blake opening up a small gap on Swafford. Richie Joplin, meanwhile, battling with Edwards, and Richie gets up into 3rd. Edwards started on the pole, did not even lead the first lap. He's already started fading a little bit here. But the early run part of this race will not be the important part. It's 10 laps into a run, 15 laps in, when the tires really start falling off. The guys who save it, take it easy those first few laps, those are the guys that are going to be marching back toward the front. Kevin, that's awesome. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Blake starting to open that gap up a little bit more. 0.7 of a second ahead of Justin Swafford. Auto Cruz back in 10th, up 10 spots already. DP Riggins just ahead. DP already up 2 spots in the 9th. Sean Lesperance was up in 22nd place, was starting to make some moves toward the front. Looks like he has had some problems and faded. Let's see if we can see what happened. A little loose off of turn 2 there. Aaron Brill gets by. They come flying up to him. I think he might have used up the tires just a little too much, a little too early, it looks like. Sean started to have a good run early on in this one, but obviously problems here as Blake Vegan starting to get closer and closer. Caution is out. The first caution of the night. It looks like Brian Hewitt and Jarrett Woodard involved. There's Hewitt coming down the back straight. Oh! It looks like Hewitt just turns in wrong. Jarrett has nowhere to go. "16 laps in, I'm willing to bet we're going to see a lot, if not every driver on pit road here." Blake Beacon leads them all down pit road. Jarrett Woodard does stay out. He was at the tail end of the lead lap, just barely in front of Beacon. Looks like he is coming around to make sure he maintains. Oh, he missed pit road entrance. He'll maintain the lead lap, but he'll have to go back around. Now the battle is on pit road. Whose team gets him off first? It's Blake Beacon. Blake maintains the lead. Let's see if we can get a word. Hey, Blakey Poo, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy, a great start to this one. You shot immediately to the lead and not letting anybody take it from you.
Yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite tracks to run here. It's just, I know how to be fast and save tires. The only track I know how.
Well, you're doing a great job so far. Before the caution came out, you'd opened up almost a 1 second lead. So obviously you got something figured out here for the long run.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be able to hold everybody off the rest of the night? Could this be a Blake Beacon dominated race?
I really hope so. I just gotta make sure I don't speed on pit road.
That is a big problem here. Good luck, buddy. Looks like you're getting one to go.
Thank you.
Blake Beacon brings up a good point here. Pit road speed at Dover is 35 miles an hour. I can tell you, as a racer, I have gotten several speeding penalties here, and as a broadcaster, I have never broadcast a Dover race that has not had multiple speeding penalties. Drivers have to be extremely careful. It would be worth losing one spot on pit road to avoid speeding here, because the penalty is far, far worse. Pace car is going to lead him around. Pace car on pit road. It's time to go racing again. Blake fires. Green flag in the air. Blake opens up a lead quickly and opens the door. Clay Kirchenbauer looking underneath Justin Swafford now. As we mentioned last season, Clay only got one win, but had a podium finish. I don't even remember how many podiums he had. It was over 10 podiums throughout the season, was in contention all season long. Jarrett Woodard has had a problem. Let's see if we can back this up. I don't know what happened with Woodard here. It looks like he may have been coming. Yeah, Woodard coming off pit road. And as he tries to get up to speed, the car goes around on him. And it takes him a bit just to get that car recovered. Not the night he wanted to have here. Blake Beacon still in the lead, looking back through some of the battles going on right now. Nowski up 2 spots into 7th place. Jacob Morgan now up 5 spots into 5th. Dean Webb up 9 spots into 10th. Paulo Aniceto up 7 spots now into 11th. Sean Lesperance is starting to move forward again now. He is up to 23rd. Russell Worth up 9 spots. He is in 16th. Aaron Brill up 9 spots into 14th. A lot of drivers making some moves here early. Justin Swafford has gotten past Beacon and taken the lead. Swafford leading for the first time tonight. The first 20 or so laps led all by Blake Beacon. He even gets off pit road first, but Swafford cranks it up on the restart. Blake Kirchenbauer now in 3rd, Richie Joplin in 4th, Jacob Morgan in 5th, John Shiderick in 6th, and Pudge in 7th. DP Riggins in 8th, Dean Webb in 9th, PJ Cox in 10th. And what happened to Otto Cruz? Looks like he had a bad pit stop. He got caught speeding on pit road. Now back in 23rd. Otto made that big charge early in the race. Can he fight his way back to the front again? Lance Spawnberg in 21st. Brandon Newby back at... Oh, looks like we're about to have a 3-car battle here. Spawnberg a little loose off turn 2. Otto gets the run underneath. Can Sean Lesperance take advantage? Not this time. Justin Swafford still out front. Blake Beacon in 2nd, not giving him any breathing room. Blake Kirchenbauer, Richie Joplin, Jacob Morgan, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, nose to tail. John Shiderick has had a great season so far. He was not here at the start of the season. Got in a couple races in. Has already made his way up to 27th in the points. Shiderick definitely looking to make his way forward even further here tonight. Dean Webb currently up to 9th place. Started in 19th at the moment. He is the biggest mover. Otto Cruz has started his move toward the front, now up to 19th. Cody Kennedy was on pit road for a very long time. Came back out much further back in the pack, is now up to 15th, making his way forward, sights set on Mike Brown. Justin Swafford and Blake Beacon, meanwhile, have opened up almost a 1-second gap on Blake Kirchenbauer. Clay starting to pull away a little bit from Richie Joplin. Jacob Morgan looking low, out of 2. A little loose. He's got the run. Can Shiderick take advantage here? He does. He gets the nose in off turn 4. Richie manages to use a Highline's momentum, though, and get back in line. Pudge currently sitting in 7th with DP Riggins in 8th. Dean Webb in 9th. PJ Cox in 10th. Otto Cruz now up into 18th place after that penalty on pit road. And Ryan McDaniel is on pit road. On lap 37, I'm wondering what is going on. I don't see any damage to the car. Hopefully this is a strategy move he has planned out. Ryan still the achingly slow 35 miles an hour, hits his pit stall. Let's see if he takes 4 tires. Right sides are up. Left side's now up. He's taking 4 tires, fuel, and he is gone. Not sure what the strategy is here. He will be the fastest car out there by quite a lot, though. Justin Swafford's fastest lap was 22.5 seconds. Last time by, just over 24 seconds. So already they have fallen off by 1.5 seconds just in about 20 laps. There's Ryan coming out of turn 4. Let's hop in the car with Ryan and take a couple of laps. You'll see the difference. Look at him fly up. That's Jeremy Edwards off turn 2. Easily clears him. Otto Cruz just ahead, still marching his way forward. Last time by, Ryan ran a 23.5, having to check up for lap traffic. Meanwhile, Swafford had to ran a 24.25 second lap. If they stay green, lap traffic will become an issue very quickly for Justin Swafford. Oh, Sean Lesperance is on pit road. I know they're not low on fuel. This has to be a strategy move here tonight. Ryan McDaniel may be able to prove out if this is a good move or not as he comes past Cody Kennedy, if he can unlap himself with those fresh tires. And I know it is unlikely that the drivers can go the distance from here on fuel. But I don't think that move was a fuel move. Time will tell how this strategy plays out. Meanwhile, Blake Viken in second, now 1 second behind Justin Swafford. Clay Kirchenbauer, though, has caught up to Blake Viken. Jacob Morgan now to 4th. Dean Webb on a mission tonight. He is up 14 spots now into 5th place. Hey, good evening, Kareen. And yep, Blake is on the move again. Lap traffic about to become a big issue for the leader. Ryan McDaniel continuing his march through the field on fresh tires. Sean Lesperance also out there on fresh tires now. Cody Kennedy is the next driver to hit pit road. Caution is out. Clay Kirchenbauer and Jarrett Woodard involved. Oh, Jarrett just gets loose out of turn 4. Comes down and collects Clay. And Also, Jacob Morgan caught up in this. Jarrett Woodard had to tow to pit road. His engine was done. Second caution on lap 47. Hey, Bubba, yeah, it has been some amazing racing here tonight. And thank you so much for the stars. Bubba and Dolores, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Everybody back on pit road just before the halfway point. Now the question is, the guys that came down earlier, like Ryan McDaniel and Sean Lesperance, will they come to pit road under this caution? Let's see if we can get a word with McDaniel. Hey, Ryan, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Doug.
Hey, man, first off, what is up with your strategy here? You're one of the first guys to go to pit road.
Well, it wasn't really a strategy. I clipped the wall and then took me down to the inside of the wall. Damaged my steering.
Is the steering fixed, and can you get yourself back around and back in the fight here?
We're going to try. Got a pretty fast car. Trying to conserve tires right now.
Well, man, looking at your lap times, you're definitely on par with the guys up front. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Ryan McDaniel having some problems early, gets the car fixed, and hoping he's going to get one wave around right now, along with Cody Kennedy and Sean Lesperance. All three drivers will get waved past the pace car. I did not catch who the lucky dog was on that one. I believe it may have been Russell Worth that got the wave around under caution for the lucky dog. But as mentioned, once they get one to green, those three drivers at the front of the line will get waved around. They will each get a lap back. That'll put... Here they go. They get waved back around as they stack back up. Sean Lesperance, Cody Kennedy waved around. They are back on the lead lap. Ryan McDaniel now just one lap down. Justin Swafford, Blake Viken on the front row again. Dean Webb, John Scheiderick now up on the second row. Pudge and Richie Joplin on the third. DP Riggins, Tyler Ott, PJ Cox, and Aaron Brill rounding out your top 10. Aaron Brill making some moves here tonight. He is up 13 spots at the moment. Pace car is in. Swafford controls the restart. They are inside the zone. Swafford fires green flag back in the air. Swafford quickly to the lead, trying to open that gap, but now Dean Webb is up there with Blake Veekin. Blake clears it into second. Blake got a massive run off turn 2. He really closed that gap up. Scheiderick now battling side by side with Pudge. Richie Joplin and DP Riggins right behind, waiting for an opening. As I mentioned, Aaron Brill has charged up through this field, currently runs in 12th, up 11 spots here tonight. Otto Cruz is also continuing his march back toward the front. He did not speed on pit road this time and is currently in 11th place. Tyler Ott quietly making his way up. He is currently in 9th on the PJ Cox in 8th. DP Riggins, Richie Joplin battling side by side right behind Scheiderick as Pudge now up to 4th. Dean Webb having an amazing run here tonight, currently up 16 spots into 3rd, but already 1 1/4 seconds behind this battle for the lead. Aaron Brill all over the back bumper of Paulo Anacito. Paulo up 7 spots here tonight. Meanwhile, Otto Cruz looking low on Tyler Ott. Otto Cruz clears Ott, now up into 9th place. Justin Swafford, last week's winner at Watkins Glen, looking to go back-to-back here tonight. And with Jason Stewart not in the field, if Swafford pulls off the win, he'll take the points lead here tonight. Beacon still sitting right on his bumper, the two of them pulling away from Dean Webb and Pudge at the moment. Scheiderick right there with him in 5th, DP in 6th, Richie in 7th, PJ Cox 8th. Otto Cruz now to 9th. Tyler Ott in 10th. We saw Jacob Morgan battling in the top 5 earlier. He has gone back to 11th, now battling for 10th. And he is going to take 10th. Paulo Anacito still sitting in 11th place. Sean Lesperance appears to be struggling here just a little bit. Still holds on to 23rd. Ryan McDaniel playing the strategy game in 24th at the moment. His steering was messed up. He hit pit road a bit early. Now he's got to fight his way back to the lead lap and back into contention. Brian Hewitt currently sitting 22nd. Cody Kennedy in 21st. Darren Silva. Oh, Darren is starting to blink. Jeremy Baker up 7 spots in the 19th. We saw Lance Sponberg battling his way up toward the top 10 earlier in the race, but has faded a little bit since the restart. He is back in 18th. Meanwhile, Russell Worth, he's starting to move forward again, up 8 spots into 17th. Russell trying to close the gap down on Mike Brown and Brandon Newby just ahead. Meanwhile, Newbie right behind Tyler Ott, Aaron Brill. Looks like Aaron may have had a problem off of turn 2 there. Newbie's going to try and take advantage here. He's down to the inside. Otto Cruz picking up another spot from DP Riggins. He is now up into 8th. But you have to wonder, is he eating up the tires in the middle of this? Is it, Brenda, is it the car noise or is it my voice? Justin Swafford still out front, has started to pull a gap on Blake Viken now, almost 1 second. And Dean Webb has started to reel the leaders in. Nowski in 4th place, also starting to make some moves toward the front. Meanwhile, Otto Cruz has gotten by PJ Cox, now up into 7th. John Schneiderich still holding on to this top 5 run here. Lap traffic becoming an issue as Dean Webb goes for 2nd place, gets to the bottom under Viken. Pudge closes right up to Blake's back bumper. Blake looked into the inside briefly, thought about trying to take the spot back. Dean Webb now in 2nd place, but 1.4 seconds behind Swafford out front. Jacob Morgan starting to come alive again now, up into 9th place. He was, after the last stop, was outside the top 10, battling around 11th and 12th. Paulo Anacito still holding on to 12th place as he tries to fight his way forward. Jeremy Edwards, who started on the pole, is really struggling here tonight, currently in 10th place. He's lost 9 spots, and Paulo is gaining on him. Dean Webb still trying to set his sights on the leader. Blake not letting him get away. Russell Worth still up 8 spots into 17th. Aaron Brill up 7 spots into 16th. Jeremy Baker up 7 spots into 19th at the moment. Brandon Newby up 9 spots. Whoa, Newby has a little problem off turn 2 there. Newby currently up 9 spots into 13th. See if Brandon has another problem off turn 2 this time. That wall out of turn 2, man, that thing can bite you in a heartbeat. Newbie moves over. DP Riggins going back by. Oh, DP cannot complete the pass. Impressive battle here at Dover. We've seen a lot of great racing here, but only 2 cautions tonight. Mike Brown now, while they battled it out, he has caught up to DP Riggins and Brandon Newby. He's going to be in the fight. DP a little blink. Blake Beacon currently in 4th place. Justin Swafford still out front by 1.5 seconds over Dean Webb. Pudge currently sits in 3rd. Blake Beacon in 4th. John Schneider closing in 5th. Richie Joplin still holds on to 6th. Oh! PJ Cox kissed the wall on the back straightaway that time. Auto up to caution is out. Tyler Ott, Sean Lesperance involved. Both drivers get, and Sean clips the wall on the front straightaway, bounces off and collects Tyler Ott. Only our 3rd caution of the night at lap 79. It's an impressive run by the drivers. And this will be final pit stops for everybody as Justin Swafford leads them in. As we mentioned earlier, with Jason Stewart not being here, Swafford very well will take the points lead here tonight. If he pulls off the win. Jeremy Edwards is staying out. Jeremy Baker also staying out. Now the question will be, can Swafford keep the lead and get off pit road first? It's going to be a drag race. Swafford makes it. And let's see if we can talk to our leader. Hey, Justin, it's Doug. You got me? Hey, Swafford, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug, what's happening?
Hey, man. You got a fast hot rod out there tonight.
Yeah, we found the line, and we're sticking to her, that's for sure.
Well, just looking at the stats, if you pull off the win, it'd be your 2nd win in the row. And additionally, you would take the points lead here tonight.
Man, that's what we're hoping. It's going to be hard to hold off some of these guys behind me with, less than 20 to go. I'm pretty sure all gloves are off right now, so I'm expecting every which way to go here.
It is definitely going to heat up and get exciting out there. How is the car handling? We see early in the run, we're seeing a lot of people get loose. It settles out, and then late in the run, it seems to be getting loose as well.
Yeah, I guess it's dependent on driver. I hear guys complaining about it being real tight, and for me, it's actually not that bad. It's actually a little too loose. If you get into too fast, he will come around on you. But yeah, for me, it's actually pretty comfortable.
Well, man, it obviously looks comfortable for you. Keep up the great work. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, Doug.
Justin Swafford out front. If he wins, it'll be his 2nd win in a row, and he'll take the points lead. After pit stops, Swafford has the lead. Pudge now in 2nd. Dean Webb in 3rd. Blake Viken in 4th. John Scheiderick in 5th. Richie Joplin, PJ Cox, Jacob Morgan, Otto Cruz, and Paulo Anacito round out your top 10. DP Riggins holds on to 11th. Aaron Brill now up into 12th. Mike Brown up into 13th. Newby in 14th. And Russell Worth now up 10 spots into 15th. Cody Kennedy is going to get waved back around the pace car. He is back to the lead lap. Kirchenbauer, after his earlier incident, back in 24th place. What a heartbreak for a guy who's been running in the top 5 all night long. Sean Lesperant's back in 25th. Tyler Ott in 22nd after that incident that brought out the third caution of the night. They'll have about 16 laps to go when the green drops, and as you heard Swafford say, the gloves are about to come off. Pace car is in. What do you say we have a little fun, folks? Turn up the volume. They're dropping the green. Crank it up. We've got some wrecking going on. Caution is out. We saw Pudge get wicked loose off the turn. Jacob Morgan has crashed. We'll see who else is involved here. It looked like after Pudge got loose, the field really stacks up. And it looked like DP Riggins might have got into Morgan's back bumper. Darren Silva and Tyler Ott also had a crash. Take a look at Darren Silva here. Wow, Tyler really goes flying. Let's take a look at Tyler Ott here. Tyler just gets on the brakes trying to not get into Jacob Morgan. Darren Silva nowhere to go. They get together and Ott goes flying. Brian Hewitt should be the lucky dog on this one. He'll get a wave around here. Only seeing the drivers involved in the incident on pit road. Cody Kennedy, Darren Silva, Jacob Morgan, all on pit road at the moment. Swafford, meanwhile, holds the lead. Viken in second, Dean Webb in third, John Scheiderick in fourth. And after the losing the back end, Pudge drifts back into 8th place. Hey, Pudge, it's Doug. You got me, buddy?
Yes, sir. Doug, what's up, buddy?
Hey, that car looked like it was a handful on the restart.
Man, it was, and I used a fast repair tonight just to fix some scraping damage from scraping the wall a little bit. And I'm just so glad we saved it because we'd have been into the line for that one. Did not finish.
It definitely got a little bit sketchy, but now you've got you got a restart here late in the race. Can you pick up some positions, get back to where you were?
I'm definitely going to try to at least get that top 5 and maybe give Dean a little kiss on the bumper there before we end this race.
Well, good luck, and if you do give him a little bit of a kiss, don't forget, just tell him you're rattling his cage.
I got you, buddy.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Despite getting loose and having a problem, Pudge is he's very rarely in a bad mood. Ryan McDaniel did not get the wave around. He is still a couple of laps down here trying to recover. However, he will be the next car eligible for a lucky dog if the caution comes back out. Blake Viken in second, Dean Webb, John Scheiderick, and Richie Joplin round out your top 10, or your top 5, excuse me. PJ Cox, Otto Cruz, Pudge, Paulo Inesito, and now Brandon Newby rounding out your top 10. EP still holds 11th, Aaron Brill in 12th. Russell Worth now up to 13th. He keeps marching up. 14th is Jeremy Edwards. Mike Brown now up to 15th. Of note, Jeremy Baker up 8 spots into 18th as well. Everybody stacking back up for the restart. Will they go green to the finish, or is it about to get a whole lot wilder out here? Justin Swafford will control the restart. About 11 laps to go here when the green drops. Pace car in. They are in the zone. He fires green flag back in the air. Swafford quickly to the lead. Viken in second. Clears traffic. Now Dean Webb in third. John Scheiderick's... Oh, Scheiderick's in the wall. Richie gets by. Scheiderick's in trouble. Caution is out. And a big pile up in turn 3. There you see, it just gets into the wall off turn 2. And another car trying to avoid it, or trying to avoid the incident, got down to the apron, knocked Scheiderick back up the track. Ryan McDaniel gets a piece of this one as well. Oh, we've got one car flying. Ryan just has to come to a complete stop to avoid it. Taking a look at Russell Worth, the 7 car in a, or 72, excuse me, flying through the air. Cody Kennedy gets stuck in the mix as well. The 72 is Mike Brown. Mike just gets loose off turn 2. The 77 nowhere to go. No, I'm sorry. Mike is in the 22. I cannot read tonight. Paulo Inesito was in the 72. And watch how Paulo flies. Wow. He actually ended up in the infield. Almost got to his truck. And just of note, it did look like Mike Brown came through that pretty much unscathed, despite it happening right in front of him. And that moved Mike up into 10th place. Unfortunately, Russell Worth appears to be out of the race. John Scheiderick is now back at the tail end of the lead lap in 17th. Working our 5th caution of the night as drivers stack back up. It'll be less than 10 to go on the restart. And getting word, we need to watch Clay Kirchenbauer's in-car video. So there is Clay. Let's dial up his in-car camera. Out of turn 2, there's the wreck right in front of him. There goes Paulo. Wow. Holy cow. Clay, you got very, very lucky tonight, buddy. Wow. So Justin Swafford and Blake Viken will have the front row again. Dean Webb, Richie Joplin on the second, PJ Cox, and now Otto Cruz on the third row. Pudge and Brandon Newby on the fourth row. DP Riggins and Mike Brown rounding out your top 10. Aaron Brill now 12 spots into 11th place. And Darren Silva has been quietly working his way through the field tonight. Up to 13th, up 8 spots. Lights are out on the pace car. We're about to go back racing. Looks like it'll be about 6 laps to go on the restart. Cody, that definitely looked rough, buddy. Looked like you were stuck in the middle of the sandwich. Pace car drops in. Swafford and Viken up front. Swafford controls it. He fires. Green is in the air. Swafford quickly to the lead. 6 laps to go. Otto Cruz, PJ Cox battle it out. Otto takes 5th. Oh, Otto loose off 2. He holds on to it, but PJ's got to run. Mike Brown quickly picking up 9th place. Richie Joplin now to 4th. Dean Webb in 3rd. Viken in 2nd. Swafford still holds the lead. Russell Worth said that was fun. And Cody Kennedy feeling like a ping pong ball most of the night. The Monster Mile has definitely, Miles the Monster has definitely reached out and grabbed a few folks, including John Scheiderick, who's had a problem. Caution. Out of turn 4. Oh, Kirchenbauer gets together with, was that McDaniel? Scheiderick had nowhere to go. No, that was Brian Hewitt, excuse me. Two cautions in the first 70 laps, 4 in the last 30. And we will go to a green-white checkered finish as everybody trying to sort themselves out at the moment. Jeremy Edwards, the only driver on pit road at the moment. John Scheiderick, the rest of the cars on pit road are in for repairs. Viken tried to fake to pit road. I don't think anybody was believing him. So Swafford will be in control when the green drops. a green-white checkered finish at the Monster Mile. Russell, Cody, who is going to win this race? Yeah, Blake Viken was definitely tempting fate with the commitment cone. All right, we're about to go green. This is likely the last restart of the race. A green-white checker, 2 laps to go. Swafford and Viken combined have led every lap here tonight. Will it be one of these two getting the win, or is somebody coming from behind to pull off a sneaky win here? Pace car is in. Swafford controls the restart again. Cody Kennedy predicts Justin Swafford here. He fires, green flag in the air. He caught Blake napping. Richie Joplin on the high side trying to get around Dean Webb. Looked like he had a run there. Holy cow. It gets really dicey. A lot of loose cars off turn 2. Otto Cruz makes a move under PJ. Sean Lesperance is in trouble behind. No caution. White flag in the air. Swafford still has the lead, but Viken closes up a ton through 1 and 2. A bobble out of turn 2, though. Dean Webb in third, closing in. He will not have enough time, and off turn 4, Swafford is going to win 2 in a row. Blake Viken comes home in second, Dean Webb in third. Richie Joplin in fourth, PJ Cox in fifth, Dean Webb, the biggest mover of the night, up 16 spots. And let's see if we can talk to our top 3, starting with Dean Webb. Hey, Dean, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Hey, gotta say, that was one impressive run tonight. Biggest mover of the night, up 16 spots, and managed to pull off a podium finish.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Oh, man, I was like, I don't have any laps here tonight. I should probably start in the back, just stay out of people's way. And the green flag runs, it felt like if I got it rolling, I could keep it rolling, and I was just picking them off one at a time. But I really did what I could not to look at what position I was in. Just figured go after the next car in front of me.
Well, that definitely got it done, man. That was an awesome run through the field and an awesome finish tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk to Pudge after that first restart there with the caution, man. I just barely touched him in the rear, and he saved it, but he got loose as hell.
He did, but he didn't seem too mad when we talked to him about it, so I think you're okay.
Oh, Lord, I hope he doesn't text me tomorrow.
Congratulations, Dean. Awesome run tonight, buddy.
Man, thank you, Doug. I appreciate what you do.
My pleasure. Blake Viken comes home in second. Blake, that was an awesome run tonight between you and Swafford. You led every lap, and man, it looked like that last lap you were really sending it trying to get it.
Oh, I was definitely trying to get to his bumper.
Obviously planning on using the bumper, but man, really, that first half of the race, it looked like you had them all licked.
Yeah, just that first caution, and I guess Wofford just figured something out.
He definitely did, but man, the only person that could hang with him tonight was you. That was an impressive run and a great points night for you as well.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Blake. Great job tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
And finally, our winner, Justin, 2 in a row. You take the points lead. Congratulations, man.
Let's go, baby. We'll take that.
Were you worried at all that last lap when Blake was sending it deep into the turns on the restart?
He was sending it deep. I was kind of letting off early so I could beat him out of the corner. So it was kind of a cat and mouse thing.
It definitely was a cat and mouse between you two all night, but I have to say the second half, you just looked a hair faster. In fact, prior to the caution at lap 79, you were actually opening up a gap for the first time.
Yeah, like I said, I found a good line on here, and once I found it and looked in my mirror and saw that it would actually pull away from the guy behind me, I just kept doing it and just stuck to it and never changed. So keep doing that over and over, and winning will be consistency.
It definitely will, man. Great job tonight. Great win. Congratulations on taking the points lead, and we'll see if you can hang on to it for the rest of the season now.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Justin Swafford's second win in the row. Thank you, Dean Webb, for the stars. Appreciate you, buddy. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Everybody who gave stars, and hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Might be an in-car stream tomorrow night. Sunday morning, we'll be back with GT3 NSS season finale. Richie Joplin will be in that race. You don't want to miss out on any of it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Have a great night, everybody.